Hey guys, Michael Foley here with Foley Auto Consulting. I wanted to do a video today on waxing your car. When should you do it? How does it work? Why do you need to do it? That sorts of stuff. So I guess first of all, why do you have to wax your car? Really when you look back at it, a lot of the older cars really just had two layers of paint. It was the primer and then the actual color paint that they put on it, and that was it. And so anything that would hit the paint or any sort of scratch would actually scratch the paint. And so what they would do is they would actually wax their car to put a layer of wax on top of the paint, which would actually have a little layer of paint on it. So now with a lot of the modern cars now, you have several layers. You have the primer, you have the color coat, and then you have what's called a clear coat. And on the clear coat is what is protecting your paint to the color paint from the external environment. And so what wax does is it actually goes on top of that and even protects your clear coat. So a lot of times we see the swirl marks, and that is all in your clear coat. So it's not actually scratching the paint, but it's scratching that top layer. And so, really when you put that wax on there, it really brings that shine, because that's actually the reflective qualities of the wax. And so you really want to make sure you have that, but it's also just an extra layer of protection. So you really want to make sure you're doing it probably at least twice a year, sometimes maybe right before winter or sometimes in the spring. And in between waxes, there's a lot of different products that you can use, as far as like a wash and wax, which is what I use. I wash my own car, and it's just something that you can just throw on there, and it's just the soap that you use that actually has wax in it, so it kind of keeps up the wax on the paint between major waxes. And you can really tell when you need to get a wax by just feeling the car. I always like to go up to my car and feel it, and feel it with the back of your hand. And if it's silky smooth, then you're in good shape. But if it's not as silky smooth, then it might be time to wax. So another test you can do is you put just a dry cloth, and if it slides right off your hood, then you're doing pretty good. But if it sticks on there, you might be due for another wax. So hopefully that's helpful, and make sure you're waxing your car. And if you want some help with the car buying process, make it fun for you, we're more than happy to help out. So feel free to reach out, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.